Hello, it's the Shoegaze 93 channel once again. It's Sam. Just checking in to do a video really on Swervedriver's latest album, which was called Future Ruins. That was the title of it. Released, well, technically released late 2018 in December, but due to this pledge lark, sort of got delayed. It came out in January 2019, and I still haven't received my copy because with this pledge music thing, I went through a bundle of signed album and a signed guitar pick, and neither of those things have turned up yet. And I know how everyone's feeling. Everybody must be well cheesed off because it's just been going on for so long, this. And I really hope Pledge Music they sort this out, and those people who have done wrong, they need to come to justice. I think some people deserve some time behind bars for this, because it really is corruption. But anyway, I'm so glad for Swervedriver that they've actually got their work out. They've got it out there. It's on the internet at least. And I'm wearing my Swervedriver t-shirt today, actually. Nice blue pedal one. I've also got a green edition of it as well, which is cool. And I'm going to see them next month, May the 12th, in Bristol, the Fleece. Seem to be going to a lot of gigs at the Fleece at the moment. It's like kind of my go-to gig venue place. So yeah, I think my review on the album is, I think it's okay. I mean, most things by Swervedriver are brilliant anyway, but I would say it's quite average really. It's not as good as I Wasn't Born to Lose You, in my opinion. It kind of loses not much rocker on this album. It's much more chilled out, which I don't have a problem with. It's just I would like more kind of dual moments on it, and Never Lose That Feeling moment. It's the songwriting that I really think didn't do so well on this album. The songwriting that wasn't quite so good. I think everything's a bit sort of forced. Like Adam Franklin's the vocal melodies they're not very catchy. It's more just, it's kind of forced, and the chord changes sort of, they don't mix with the vocal melody that well. It's kind of, I don't know, it's like a jigsaw that doesn't quite go together. And I thought I Wasn't Born to Lose You, the songwriting was great, and they definitely made the most of their pedal board on that album. But I mean, I like tracks like The Ascending. I think all the singles are great. Merry Winter's a really good one, and yeah, that's probably maybe the only rocker on there. I think songs like Radio Silent, I went for an atmospheric song there, but it's nowhere near as good as the stuff before, such as like Ever So, wasn't it? Or Lead Me Where You Dare. That's a much better chilled out song that they've done in the past. I just think the songwriting's not quite there. But you can't expect them to be. They've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 albums now, is it? So you can't expect them to be 100% all the time. There's always going to be a bit of a low. Having said that, I think these songs might be much better live. It's great that Franklin and Hartridge and Co are still going. It really is. We're blessed to have all of these shoegaze bands with us still. I don't know when MBV are going to release anything. They're a total mysterious band. That they could just land a new album without warning tomorrow. That's the kind of unpredictability of MBV all the time. I'm happy with Ride's new single. It's kind of same old. It's the same thing. It's typical Ride, which is always a good thing. It's them doing their own thing, and they're not trying to fit into they're not bounded by any label. They're not restricted to commercialism. They're just doing their own thing, and you can hear the Smiths, the Cure, and the Stone Roses influence on Future Love come through very, very well. But you know, everybody like clamouring for, you know, a shoegaze record from them. You know, I think you got to ease off on them. You know, they're just doing their own thing. They never, you know, started the band. They never called themselves shoegazers. They never started a band to be called shoegazers. They were always doing their own thing. Shoegaze was just an influence. You know, they were influenced by my Bloody Valentine. That was, you know, Andy Bell, Mark Gardner definitely listed them as an influence, and Sonic Youth and all that. But they were also influenced by the, you know, the other side of the pond as well. They're influenced by lots of British stuff, and you know, they became quite a moddy band. They've always had that British sound going on, and it's always been. That's what I like about them, really. It's just Ride have always opted to be unique, never try to fit into anything. They're just trying to create their own. They're just trying to create their own thing. I really respect that, and I really look forward to seeing them live again. I know they just played the Moth Club, and obviously I live in Plymouth, so it's quite far away. Wish I was there, but hopefully they'll do a UK tour, and I'll catch them at Bristol or something. It's good for the Aussies though. I mean, they finally got their tour. Must be such a relief for those guys down under. I mean, they've waited years and years. There's been lots of friction actually in social media, you know, lots of demanding going on from the Aussies and New Zealanders. So it looks like they've finally got their wish. And but I hope they squeeze in a UK tour in there as well, because that'd be great. That'd be great for us guys. Yeah, and then, you know, and we got Film Scored. We got a new release from them. There's lots of good new releases. Tamarin, she's got something out. Yeah, lots of great things. Flying Colours, I'm really intrigued about them. I hope they come back at some point, because they've been on. Well, I was going to say hiatus, but I don't think they have been. They've just been in Australia, and that's it. They need to get back to the UK very soon, because I still haven't seen them yet. You've got 93 Million Miles from the Sun. Hopefully catch Nick Noble at Bristol. He did say on Facebook that he was going to play in Bristol later in the year, so that could be really cool. I'll definitely be there for that. Air Formation, that's who I want 93 Million Miles from the Sun to go on tour with. I think they would be a perfect match. Both modern British bands, and they would really fit together on a tour. Yeah, I know Kenneth Estrada, the German guy, he's got his own channel, which I highly recommend. Provide that as well as Brennan Michel's YouTube channel. I'll provide them both in the description below. Yeah, he's got a new album out, Uncanny Valleys. He's got a new single out. I think the album might be later, but yeah, Ride, This Is Not a Safe Place, due out August the 16th, apparently, 2019. So I'm really looking forward to that. I saw Piroshka last month, that was good. I'm seeing Swervedriver next month. So yeah, bring it on. Good times to be a shoegazer. Nice sunny day as well. Keep it gaze. Bye bye.